The shy flashlight. There once was a small flashlight named Flicker. There once was a small flashlight named Flicker. Flicker was always very quiet. Flicker was always very quiet. It usually sat in a drawer. It usually sat in a drawer. One evening, the lights in the house suddenly went out. One evening, the lights in the house suddenly went out. It became very dark everywhere. It became very dark everywhere. A little girl named Lily felt a bit scared. A little girl named Lily felt a bit scared. Her mother quickly opened the drawer. Her mother quickly opened the drawer. She found Flicker and turned it on. She found Flicker and turned it on. Flicker felt a little nervous at first. Flicker felt a little nervous at first. But then, a bright light shone out. But then, a bright light shone out. The room was no longer dark. The room was no longer dark. Lily smiled brightly and said, "Thank you, Flicker." Quote. Lily smiled brightly and said, "Thank you, Flicker." Quote. Flicker felt so happy and brave to help. Flicker felt so happy and brave to help. The quiet little book. There was a small, quiet book. There was a small, quiet book. It lived on a shelf in a big library. It lived on a shelf in a big library. Many colorful books were around it. Many colorful books were around it. Children came to the library every day. Children came to the library every day. They picked up big books and small books. They picked up big books and small books. But no one ever picked up the quiet little book. But no one ever picked up the quiet little book. The book felt a little sad. The book felt a little sad. It wished someone would open its pages. It wished someone would open its pages. One sunny afternoon, a small girl came by. One sunny afternoon, a small girl came by. She looked at all the books carefully. She looked at all the books carefully. Then, she saw the quiet little book. Then, she saw the quiet little book. She smiled and gently picked it up. She smiled and gently picked it up. The little book felt very happy. The little book felt very happy. Its adventure was finally beginning. Its adventure was finally beginning. The little bird's big surprise. Pip was a very small bird with bright blue feathers. Pip was a very small bird with bright blue feathers. He loved to sing songs every morning. He loved to sing songs every morning. One sunny day, Pip flew to a big, green park. One sunny day, Pip flew to a big, green park. He saw many colorful flowers and tall trees. He saw many colorful flowers and tall trees. Suddenly, he heard a funny sound. Suddenly, he heard a funny sound. It was a little rabbit named Squeaky. It was a little rabbit named Squeaky. Squeaky was trying to catch a rolling ball. Squeaky was trying to catch a rolling ball. Pip sang a happy song to cheer him up. Pip sang a happy song to cheer him up. Squeaky smiled and hopped closer. Squeaky smiled and hopped closer. Then, Squeaky shared a juicy berry with Pip. Then, Squeaky shared a juicy berry with Pip. They played together until the sun began to set. They played together until the sun began to set. Pip made a new friend that day. Pip made a new friend that day. He was very happy. He was very happy. The little seed's journey. A little seed fell from a tall tree. A little seed fell from a tall tree. The wind was strong that day. The wind was strong that day. The wind carried the seed far away. The wind carried the seed far away. It flew over green fields and blue rivers. It flew over green fields and blue rivers. The seed was a little scared, but also excited. The seed was a little scared, but also excited. It saw many new things from high above. It saw many new things from high above. Finally, the wind gently put the seed down. Finally, the wind gently put the seed down. It landed in soft, dark soil. It landed in soft, dark soil. The seed felt safe and warm there. The seed felt safe and warm there. It was a perfect new home. It was a perfect new home. Soon, a small sprout came out of the seed. Soon, a small sprout came out of the seed. It was ready to grow. It was ready to grow. The little blue kite. Tom had a new kite. Tom had a new kite. It was bright blue. It was bright blue. Tom took the kite to the park. Tom took the kite to the park. The wind was strong that day. The wind was strong that day. He let out the string. He let out the string. The blue kite flew high. The blue kite flew high. It danced in the sky. It danced in the sky. Tom laughed with joy. Tom laughed with joy. Other children watched. Other children watched. They wanted to play too. They wanted to play too. Tom shared his kite. Tom shared his kite. Everyone had a fun time. Everyone had a fun time. The little blue kite made friends happy. The little blue kite made friends happy. The little cloud's journey. There was a small white cloud. There was a small white cloud. It lived in the big blue sky. It lived in the big blue sky. One sunny morning, the cloud decided to travel. One sunny morning, the cloud decided to travel. It floated gently on the wind. It floated gently on the wind. The cloud saw green mountains below. The cloud saw green mountains below. It saw a wide, blue ocean too. It saw a wide, blue ocean too. Then, the cloud met a little bird. Then, the cloud met a little bird. "Hello, little cloud," said the bird. "Hello, little cloud," said the bird. The cloud smiled and waved. The cloud smiled and waved. The bird flew with the cloud for a while. The bird flew with the cloud for a while. They talked about the world below. They talked about the world below. As the sun began to set, the cloud said goodbye. As the sun began to set, the cloud said goodbye. It was happy to have made a new friend. It was happy to have made a new friend. The small cloud continued its journey, feeling bright. The small cloud continued its journey, feeling bright. The little cloud's wish. There was a small cloud named Nimbus. There was a small cloud named Nimbus. Nimbus was white and fluffy. Nimbus was white and fluffy. He floated high in the blue sky. He floated high in the blue sky. Nimbus watched the world below. Nimbus watched the world below. He saw thirsty flowers in a garden. He saw thirsty flowers in a garden. He saw dry grass in a field. He saw dry grass in a field. Nimbus wanted to help them. Nimbus wanted to help them. He wanted to make rain. He wanted to make rain. He gathered more water droplets. He gathered more water droplets. He turned a little gray. He turned a little gray. Then, gentle rain began to fall. Then, gentle rain began to fall. The flowers drank the water happily. The flowers drank the water happily. The grass became green and fresh. The grass became green and fresh. Nimbus felt very happy. Nimbus felt very happy. Thank you for listening.